type of condition walked hundreds of miles out of slavery. You see what I'm saying? Not out of slavery because it wasn't ended, but out of her horrific condition she was in, and went back 16, 19 times. You see what I'm saying? To rescue other people, you know? And to me, that was astounding. I thought Harriet Tubman was the greatest person I had ever heard of when I was little. I mean, I literally I read all the books I could about her. You know what I'm saying? I would think about her when I went to sleep. You know what I mean? I write poetry. I wrote poems about her. You see what I'm saying? And as I got older, you know, I felt the same way about certain people like Kwame Ture and Malcolm X and Huey P. Newton and Assata Shakur. You know what I'm saying? I felt the same way about these people that I consider soldiers for us, you know what I'm saying, as I did Harriet Tubman. And not only them, but my own ancestors, my own family. You know what I'm saying? When I would talk to, you know, my grandfather, or I used to sit with my grandmother. She had a stroke, and I used to sit with her after school, and sometimes she would just talk. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't all the way there. You know what I mean? So she would just talk. You see what I'm saying? And I would sit there and I would listen, and I'm just thinking to myself, our people have been through so much, so much. You know what I'm saying? And we should have so much respect just for the older black person sitting next to us, not just the people we hear about scrolling. You know what I'm saying? The people, and they definitely deserve their just due. But what about your grandmother and your grandfather who got through these eras of people being able to assault them at any time? You couldn't drink out of a water fountain. You couldn't walk down a certain part of the street. You couldn't go to a certain part of town at night. You see what I'm saying? What about the respect for those people that are sitting right beside us? You get what I'm saying? That's how I really honestly feel like I came from a lineage of soldiers. You see what I'm saying? My grandmother, my great grandmother on my mother's side, she didn't know how to read. You know what I'm saying? She did not know how to read. She came from a family of sharecroppers, and she raised 8 children, and they raised their children. She kept everybody's children during the summertime. It was what, 10, 12 of us in her house. You see what I'm saying? She cooked us breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Where's the respect? My respect goes 100% to my great grandmother, my grandmother, my grandfathers, because they endured a lot. You know what I mean? They endured a lot. So I appreciate them. I aspire to be like them. And I also aspire to be like those people, Harriet Tubman and Huey P. Newton, all of those different people that I've read about. You see what I'm saying? I just hope that my legacy can be as important as those people. You get what I'm saying?
Definitely. Well, sis, it's been an honor. I'm gonna put this on replay. I hope you do the same. Hope it's not the last time that we communicate and build, and maybe somewhere down the line, we can do a part two of this. I'm working on a little better technology and actually getting access to a TV station here in my area here in Pennsylvania. And once I get the technology down, maybe I can bring you back on. We don't got to worry about the glitching and all that stuff. But definitely don't want it to be the last time that we build, and anything I can do to support any efforts that you're doing there, or whatever, any way of support, just let me know. That's what we here for.
And I definitely want to say I really appreciate you thinking about me and saying, "Hey, I want you to come on my show, just talk, just give your perspective on things because you know it's not every day that you see people trying to, what I'm saying, elevate the community and enlighten, on a consistent basis, on a consistent basis. So I appreciate it. I want to say thank you for bringing me on. And anytime you want me to come back, I'm ready. I do apologize about yesterday. I know we were scheduled for yesterday, but Anytime you want me to come back on, I definitely, I'm here for it.
Okay, no problem, Queen. You deserve it, and it's an honor to know you. Like I said, I hope we can continue to build and just share the channel with other like minds if you can. The Hour of
Of course.
Power, Sharif Hamid. It's fairly new, but I have a lot of different messages on there. It's not the solution to everything, just my little contribution to try to lift the mind, body, and soul of our people. So share the channel, subscribe if you can, and I'm gonna definitely, like I said, when I get this technology right, I'm gonna definitely bring you back on, and you drop some heavy jewels and atomic bombs on here tonight. So I hope
Right.
those who
Thank you.
right, I hope those
Appreciate
who didn't hear it will get it, on the replay, and we're just gonna keep building and keep, trying to come up with solutions to, to free our people because we need it more, more than
it.
ever because it's so much misinformation. And when you ran down so eloquently about the contributions of our people, many of these young people, because I do therapy and counseling with them all the time, they have no clue about the
Mm-hmm.
contributions of our people, but Mexicans and Asians and Chinese, they know who they are. They
Mm-hmm.
know who they are because I talk to some of them too, not as in debt as my own people, but we're about the only people that don't have no clue of where we come from. Hence is why we have
Mm-hmm.
the murder, the killing, and so many of us just not knowing what time of the day it is because we don't know the rich history. We got to change that. We got to.
Mm-hmm. 100. I totally agree. I definitely agree. So,
So again, this
hmm
is the Hour of Power with Brother Sharif. Go to Hour of Power, Sharif Hamid on YouTube. Subscribe and share. You know the motto, so we can continue to lift the mind, body, and soul of our people. This is Sister Jamilah out of, you're in Georgia, right?
yes, I'm in Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Stone Mountain, Georgia. Is it a lot of black people there?
It is actually
Mhm.
DeKalb County is majority black.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, because
Of the
when you hear about Georgia, automatically people think the only black people in Georgia is in Atlanta. But you know, that's
Oh
probably
no, oh no. It's we're out here. Actually they just incorporated two majority black cities, Stonecrest and South Fulton in Atlanta. So West End, Gwinnett, those are we're heavy out here all over Metro Atlanta. So, you know,
okay.
don't come here because of the traffic, but y'all keep on coming because we one of the only cities that, you know what I'm saying, we quote unquote kind of run it. It's a lot of opportunity out here. So, you know what I'm saying? If you melanated African person, make your way to Atlanta. Come out here and see other conscious people out here at work.
Great. Okay, Queen. I hope to be in contact with you soon. You can reach out to me
Of
anytime.
course.
All
Peace
right.
and light.
Peace. Peace.